You know, and you think back about kind of when are those moments that as you're growing up, you're thinking, you know, what am I going to do? And I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't come from a family of means that could someone afford to send me off to college and kind of figure it out. And very blessed to have a godly Christian mother, but I wasn't sure. And so I started working full time. And of course, most of all this is recorded in my book, but I started working full time at an aerospace company and I fell in love with it. I thought it was awesome. And I ended up staying there almost 10 years and they paid my way to college. I worked full time and went to school at night, which was amazing. Hard, but amazing. But it was actually in this neighborhood. You know, the neighbors back there used to have an in-ground pool and we were always over there or we were always down at the pond in the winter playing. My brother made sure we all knew how to play flag football. I'm the youngest of three. I have an older brother and an older sister. But it was in this neighborhood playing with my friends. We'd build forts. We'd play on the pond on the ice when it froze over. That I knew probably by 15 that I was going to own a company one day, but I didn't know what it was going to be. And I'm just really thankful to come back here. You know, everyone has a story, and everyone, no matter what has happened in your past or kind of what your story consists of, if you believe that God can take anybody, anybody. Look what he did to Paul. I mean, on the road to Damascus. I mean, he had already been persecuting Christians and he was on his way to do some more. And there's that moment, that transformative moment when he says, Saul, I've got a plan for your life and it's not this. And if we think about our life in terms of Jan, I've got a plan for your life. John, I've got a plan for your life. Larry, I got a plan for your life. You know, whatever your name is. He has a plan. The challenge I think that we run into is we just get caught up living our life and we don't stop long enough, at least I didn't for a long time, stop long enough and go, wait a minute, am I living the life and am I fulfilling the purpose that he created me for? You know, you can't live in the past. I thank God I'm not the same person today that I was when I was younger. I mean, if you're not growing, you're dying, and that's just a fact of life. But I've always had a desire to push myself. You know, I look back now, I'm 52 years old, and, you know, it's not about living a perfect life because that's just not possible. It's about living a convicted life and living a life that says, Lord, I want to do what you call me to do, and I want to be what you called me to be, and I want to go where you've called me to go. I'm just really thankful for the people that God allows me to work with, the places that he's allowed me to go, the things he's allowed me to, you know, experience. And I just be honest with you, I just want to be a blessing to people. I want to, some people probably think I'm a curse, but most people probably think I'm a blessing. I don't know. Um, a lot of people have been a blessing to me. A lot of people have. I think what's so fantastic when you kind of come back to areas of your life where you spent a lot of time growing up as a young person is that you're reminded of your story. And there's parts of your story you probably want to remember, and there's probably parts you want to forget. And same is true with me. But all of us have a story. And you got to unpack the goodness of your story, and you got to unpack the blessings of your story. And that's what I love about what we do at Jansen. You know, it's not just about, you know, working in the market that we work in. Every client that we work with, we want to find, like, what's your story? What's that so what moment? It's really important to put people in your life that will really tell you what you need to hear. And when I kind of look at my hand, I kind of go, you know what? That pastor's not far off. There's probably only 5 or 6 people in my life that I can really be myself with, and they can be themselves with me. And you know, the Bible says iron needs to sharpen iron. But you have to want to be sharpened. I always wanted to be sharpened, even to this day. I think God's just got so much in all of us that he just wants to bring out. But I think sometimes we focus on our comfort. Well, I got news for you, and I can speak from experience. God is not interested in my comfort. He's interested in my character. And I believe the same is true for all of us.